Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is me, the one and only, the absolute most hated, the coldest and the hottest. I am Nikki T. So I am back with another album review, okay? This album is from one of my favorite rappers in the entire world. We're from the same city, so I feel like it's inevitable for me to like him. This album is entitled Time Served by the one and only Moneybagg, yo. So when this album dropped, I was actually on a cruise and I couldn't even listen to it, and I was like, oh, I wish I had some service or some good Wi-Fi so I could sit down and listen to this album because it was highly awaited. I had been waiting for it for months. I had been playing Forever Heartless like every single day. I just feel like that's a perfect album in my opinion. So after just burning Forever Heartless out every single day, of course I just want a new album. So Moneybagg, he definitely gave that to us. He previewed 1, 2, 3 last month in the studio with Black Youngster, and I was like, oh snap, I can't wait for this to come out. This album is definitely the perfect length. It's 41 minutes and 15 seconds, and it is also 15 songs, which is perfect. If the album is over 15 songs, I don't even think I want to listen to it anymore, because in this day and age, nobody has that type of attention span unless you just really have nothing else to do. So let's just get straight into it. Number one, we have Speak For Him, which is the intro, duh. Moneybagg never misses on the intro, but this one, it just, I don't know, like, it was decent, but I've definitely heard better intros from Mr. Yo. I did enjoy and a little clock. Excuse my voice. I know I'm Beyonce. But I did enjoy the little clock ticking at the beginning. Time served. So I'm like, okay, that was kind of clever. Then the beat was sick. He never has poor selection with beats. It's probably about 3-4 beats in his whole discography that I was like, but other than that, he never misses on a good beat. The song abruptly ended, and I like when intros do that. You know, the beat will come on, you do the little verses or whatever, and then just end the song. Like, that's it. And you head straight into track 2, and then we just get into the rest of the album. I like when albums do that, so kudos to Moneybagg for that. And then next up we have number 2, my favorite song on the entire album. It is entitled You Play, featuring another one of my favorite rappers, Lil Baby. This beat was definitely produced by Tay Keith. You could automatically hear that. It just sounds like a Tay Keith beat. Even if you didn't hear the tag at the beginning, you could be like, okay, I feel like Tay Keith produced it. This was the second single for this album, and it was definitely a great choice. It's very upbeat, it had a great message. Can't believe you tried it, trick you played. One of the diamonds. Hold up. I don't think y'all heard Mr. Yo. This man, I'm just gonna play it.
I don't got a heart, but fuck it, I'm paid. Look, AB the body, he fresh out the cage. I'm still the same nigga from minimum wage. They tryna keep up, so they stalking my page. They do what I say, they tryna get saved. They line up for me like they copping the J. I told her get right, start egging your age. Can't believe you tried it, bitch, you played. Wanted a diamond choke as soon as her time was over. Bitch, you played. She wanna ride the Rover, told her Uber was closer. Bitch, you crazy. She tried to show out in public, I cut the bitch off like it's nothing. Bitch, you played. She must've thought I was
oh my God. This had such a great message. She said she wanted to ride the Rover. I told her the Uber's closer. Mind you, the Rover's in the garage or in the driveway. You have to actually sit on your phone, call the Uber, and wait for the Uber to get here. The car's already outside. You say, yo, Uber closer? You know what? I can't. Who says that? Moneybagg. Who can say that? Moneybagg. He and Lil Baby, they definitely made great music together. They made this, All of a Sudden, which is a classic. They made No Cut, etc. And I believe this was a perfect segue from the intro into the next song as well. So number 3, we have Pop My Ish. It's a braggadocious bop, you know, you can do what you want to do, but you know, I'm gonna pop my ish regardless, you hear me? So I did like this song, it's a cute little bop. Next up we got Pistol by the Bed. All the freaks love this song. When I asked my Instagram and my Twitter, what's y'all favorite song? All the girls was like, Pistol by the Bed. I'm like, oh. Alright, a little nasty. This beat is sick. I don't have too much to say about it. I like the song too. Then next up we have 1, 2, 3, let's go. With Mr. Black Youngster, okay. They're definitely great collaborators as well. They have such great chemistry. They're signed to the same team, CMG, so it's inevitable for them to have great chemistry, and it's just natural for them at this point. They always collab, and I always like the songs. They definitely gave the baddies a good little caption, you know. Why would I switch out a dime for a penny? Just think about that. A dime versus 1 cent. Why would you switch that out for 1 cent? Come on now, it's just a good question. Why would you? I would love if they went bar for bar on this song, like Hov and Ye on Otis, or Thug and Scoob on Thief in the Night. I thought that would have been dope. This was a perfect beat for it. It would have been great. It probably would have been the next single. So yeah, just a suggestion. Moneybagg, he always got to put a song on his albums for the ladies. He got Match My Fly with this one. He did a song later on with Summer Walker entitled Real Love. Real love, real I feel like Match My Fly, I like that better than Real Love, definitely. Match My Fly was a cute little bop to commence the slowdown for the project. Then after Match My Fly, we got Thinking Out Loud. I feel like Moneybagg, I'm gonna say he's a storyteller, but like Moneybagg is definitely good at making you feel what he went through. I don't know if it's his cadence or his voice or whatever, but like he actually makes you feel what he's gone through within his raps. This may sound weird, but it's just something about his voice that makes you feel like, okay, I went through all this hard stuff, but I can get through it. I don't know. If y'all feel the same way, let me know down below. I haven't gone through any hood issues like he has, or I've never witnessed a death or anything. And I know that my issues are not synonymous to his, but whenever I am going through something, I have to play some Moneybagg. Like, I have to. I don't care if I'm like sitting in my bed crying, like tears like are streaming, I gotta listen to Moneybagg. I don't care if I'm just driving down the road, I'm just in a bad mood, I gotta listen to Moneybagg. Like, whatever down feeling that I'm having, I gotta listen to Moneybagg because I feel like he's gonna help me get through it. And even though I can't directly relate, Thinking Out Loud is definitely a great example of a song that I will play. Next up we have Federal Fed, which features Future. Everybody loved this song, everybody was gassing it. I didn't see the hype. I skipped this song actually. It wasn't that good to me. It was just decent. It definitely wasn't a favorite or a standout in my opinion, even though it features two of my favorite rappers. Future's verse didn't do anything for me, but Bagg was like, your brain gonna turn into a fruit cup if you mess with him. Just think about a fruit cup. Like, imagine your brain looking like a fruit cup. What? Next up we have Bitch. It was produced by D-Mac 2 Bangin', and it had that Gotti sample, you lost that bit, could we toss that bit? Toss that, oh, toss that bit. Toss that, oh, toss that bit. Y'all know about that. That's a real myth right there. But yeah, if you don't know that sample, it's called Toss That Beat by Yo Gotti. Came out many eons ago, at the top of the millennium actually. This was a great way to pick back up with the speed. And if you listen to the words, like, it's funny, but it's actually true. Like, even me being a female, like, yes, that's sometimes true. It's just really upbeat, and like I said, it's just really humorous, and I really feel like the Gotti sample just set it off. It was a genius idea. Next up we got Protect the Brand featuring DaBaby. I hated how short this song was. Well, it really wasn't short, I just feel like it sounded short to me. This is definitely a song for the bosses. I can see this being in everybody's like marketing and branding promotions for their businesses and stuff. I can definitely see that. I've already seen, this isn't marketing or promoting a business, but I've seen like sororities and stuff already start strolling to it. I love DaBaby's verse and his shots to Memphis. This beat definitely is very commercial. Not commercial as in mainstream, but like an actual commercial. I don't know if that makes sense, but it sounds like a commercial. Like in Memphis, we have weird commercials all the time. Like they would definitely take this beat and then turn it into a whole commercial out of it. A radio commercial, TV commercial, both. Like I could definitely hear a commercial in it. Next up we have Thug Cry. I don't really have too much to say on this one, but like I said, Moneybagg, he can make you feel what he feels whenever he raps. So this is another example of this. One more song like this on this album, then it would have been just great. Maybe a more upbeat song like this, but yeah, I think that would have been a great addition instead of putting all that on here. Like, that was a bad choice. Then we have Them People Freestyle, one of my favorite songs on this album, even though it was so damn short, but it's a freestyle, so duh. But I feel like I've heard this beat from Moneybagg 1,003 times already, so maybe that's why it's my favorite. I don't know. I don't know, but I've heard this 1,000,000 times already, but I do like this song. Then I already talked about Real Love. I didn't expect this song to sound as good as it did. I didn't know how Moneybagg and Summer Walker song would sound, but I'm glad it did sound like this. I'm glad this was the beat for it, because any other beat, I feel like it just wouldn't have been that popping. But I need him to drop a video to this. I can see that. around Valentine's Day. I could definitely see that. Then next up we have the outro. In my opinion, I don't count all that as the outro. We have Spin On It featuring Fredo Bang. He did really good on the chorus. Fredo. They've collabed together already on Story to Tell remix. I love Story to Tell. It's one of my favorite songs of 2019. I don't know, I just felt like this was a great choice for an outro. It made me feel like the album was supposed to still be going whenever it went off. I don't know, did that make sense? It didn't scream outro to me. And then next up we have All That featuring Megan. It was a cute single, like a cute little hit, but I don't think it should have been on the album. But I understand they do that for special purposes and stuff, but I don't think it should have been on here. But I don't really need to talk about this song. It's a bop. It's gonna go up in the club. It's gonna go up in the strip club. It's gonna go up wherever you go. Like, it's just a turnt song. Got the Project Pat sample with it. Like, it's a turnt song. It's a hit. Like, I love this song. I just didn't see how it fit on this album. And if it was not supposed to be on this album, but if it did have a purpose on this album to me, it definitely wouldn't have been the last song. So let's get into production. Production was dope per usual. I usually say that production is usually repetitive, but I wouldn't say it was repetitive in this one. I don't know, but it was straight. I would have loved if Drum Guy had a song on this album because he did immaculate on Forever Heartless. Like, every single beat that he did was hard. So I really wanted him to be on this album as well. I feel like those beats I was expecting on this album. Even though production on this album wasn't that bad, I just expected those type of beats to be on this one. But they had D-Mac 2 banging, YC of course. I think he's the one that song Campaign Going So Strong. Yeah, Brian wanna talk on the phone. Saying my name. I think that's him. I'm gonna Google it in a minute, but I feel like that's him. We got Take Keith, of course, Trap Gordy, De Niro Love, etc., etc. Taj Money. Like, it was some hitters on here. But maybe some diversity in the future. Like, maybe working with Metro Boomin or Lil Ju on the beat, Earl on the beat, somebody else. I'm not saying he hasn't worked with them previously, but maybe a little bit more diversity, because I've heard all of these names before on his project. So a little bit more diversity in the future, so it doesn't sound like a typical bag project. The sequences started off very promising, then it flopped after track 12. I just was like, what the hell am I listening to? I wasn't really messing with it. I don't know, this album just sounded a little rushed to me. I'm not sure how long it took him to create this album, but I just feel like it was rushed. His previous album, he started off very strong. He started off with Relentless Again, then went into Dre's, and then all the hits. Then he ended it with Word for Word. Perfect intro, perfect outro. It just wasn't a song that I just feel like didn't need to be on that album. Everything was sequenced perfectly. So I should have did a review on it, but I wasn't in my mode last year. Sequencing on Time Served and sequencing on Forever Heartless, completely different. I've played this album repeatedly for about a week now. Ever since it came out, that's all I've been listening to. I've been trying to create a different reaction after every time I listen, so I could say with confidence that I liked this album. I was thinking something was wrong with me, but then I saw like nobody else is really talking about it either, so maybe everybody else felt the same way that I felt about this album. But I don't know, it was just highly awaited but very underwhelming. Nothing stood out to me. It wasn't like one except You Played, but other than that, I just didn't, I don't know, like, I'm gonna listen to it because it's bag, but I don't know, I wouldn't say it's a favorite of mine or it was just fire. And this probably should have been a mixtape. This didn't scream album to me. It definitely screamed mixtape, filler tracks or something. But yeah, like I was saying with the Heartless mixtapes, he definitely should have dropped one of those because he's never missed on those. All of them are fire, but I do understand the need to drop like a studio album. So after playing Forever Heartless literally all day, every day for about 7 months now, that's the perfection that I was expecting. Since that's the last project we've heard from him, I was expecting that same perfection, but it's okay. I mean, I am a little disappointed, but I'm not completely dissatisfied because he did have a couple tracks on there that I do enjoy. Yeah, I'm just not really tripping because I know he's gonna drop again and probably again throughout this entire year. I think it's time that I get this album a rating. So give me a drum roll, please. I'm gonna give this album a 6.5 out of 10. 6 out of 10, I don't know. Like I said, it was just really underwhelming. I've stated the cons, I don't need to repeat myself. Let's get into the sentencing, so the bars. Moneybagg isn't known for having bars, he's just known for making sense when he raps. Like, he gives you stuff that makes you want to tweet because it makes sense. He gives you stuff that makes you want to recite out loud because it makes sense. Like, he's just a sensible and practical rapper, and he just so happened to, he'll drop a few little puns here and there, but nothing's like, oh man, that was mind blowing. Like, oh, that's Tupac or Jay-Z. Like, no, he's just gonna give you the real. And I liked it about him. He's just real. Thank you all for watching this video. Please let me know down below what your favorite songs off this album were. Let me know if you liked the album or not. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Even if you didn't like it, just give me a thumbs up, please. Lie for me, okay? And most importantly, subscribe. And tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell her sister, to tell her boyfriend, to tell his mom, to tell her boyfriend about your girl, Nikki T. Thank you all for watching this video. Ciao.